Once upon a time, in a dense forest at the edge of a mountain, lived two animals known far and wide for their wits. A clever fox named Firo and a cunning jackal named Juno. Though they were neighbors, they rarely spoke to each other. Each believed he was the smartest animal in the forest. One hot summer afternoon, both Firo and Juno happened upon the same discovery: a plump, delicious-looking rabbit caught in a hunter's trap, still alive but unable to escape. They eyed each other suspiciously. "I saw it first," Juno growled. "But I smelled it first," Firo said calmly. "And everyone knows that in the forest, smell comes before sight." "Not when it comes to traps," Juno countered, circling the rabbit. "It's dangerous. Only the wise should deal with traps." Firo sat down and cleaned his paw, pretending to be uninterested. "Then deal with it, wise one. Set the rabbit free. Let's see your wisdom in action." Juno narrowed his eyes. He knew it could be a trick. If he tried to touch the trap, Firo might pounce and claim the rabbit. "No," Juno said. "Why don't you free it, clever one? After all, they say foxes are masters of escape." Both animals circled the rabbit, pretending not to care, while the poor creature trembled in fear. Neither wanted to risk the trap, but neither wanted the other to win. Finally, Firo said, "How about this, we play a game. Whoever tells the best story of trickery and wit wins the rabbit. The loser walks away." Juno liked this idea. He prided himself on his storytelling. So he began. "I once tricked a lion into thinking I was his long-lost nephew. He let me eat with him for days, while I slowly led him away from his den. When he finally realized I was not his kin, I was already miles away, with his best kill hidden behind a bush." Firo clapped his paws together. "Impressive. But let me tell my tale." Firo grinned and said, "I once found a trapped rabbit, much like this one. A jackal came and claimed it was his. I challenged him to a story contest. He was so busy bragging about his tricks that he didn't notice when I reached under the trap's loop, carefully undid the snare, and, at that moment, Firo reached down and snap! With a swift flick, released the trap and pulled the rabbit to safety. Walked away with the prize." Before Juno could react, Firo and the rabbit disappeared into the forest, their figures vanishing like shadows under the trees. Juno stood in stunned silence, then smiled despite himself. "Well played, Firo," he muttered. "But next time the rabbit will be mine." And from that day forward, the clever fox and the cunning jackal shared not only rivalry, but also respect.